Hello everybody. Hello. I hope you're there. I always give it just a second or two before I start talking. So yeah, welcome back. So when you were with me yesterday, I was doing this older fruit bowl that a friend of ours, Heather, has ordered. So I'd done the backside and the mortise and the spiral detail and polished and finished yesterday. So I've reversed it and put it back in the jaws now. So I've brought the tailstock up just to give it some stability. There's a decent bit of weight in it. So I'll obviously mark out my rim and I'm going to undercut the rim a little bit. So I'm going to mark out the rim now and I'll start hollowing out, and then when a decent amount of weight has been removed, I shall pull the tailstock out of the way and then remove that centre portion and take it from there. So that's where we're at. So good morning everybody, wherever you may be. Good afternoon, good evening, whether or not you get to listen to this live or later on. So I'm just going to have a swig of tea. Put that there. I'll put it in a thermal mug because it's just getting cold pretty quick. So I'll just have a feel now where I need to be. In fact, I am going to need initially my parting tool. Let's actually make sure, yeah, it is on. Okay, so it sounds quite balanced. Well, it sounds very balanced and safe. So I'm just going to feel now to the part where I'm going to give it a lip. Get it spinning up. Smells rich. In fact, the smell then, it reminded me of, it still reminds me of doughnuts at the fair or popcorn. It really lovely, sweet, syrupy smell there. Wow, that's really cool. So let's have a feel for what this one is. So yeah, this is obviously the round cutter, and Wayne put 2, 3 rings on it to let me know. So I'll just make sure I'm on centre, give or take. I'll just get this up to speed now. So this is just taking it up as well. Hollow up. What does hollow up mean? Beginning to hollow out. And I can begin to turn the speed up more as this gets lighter. Stop now, have a feel. Move that tool rest in a bit, make sure it's not fouling. Feel for where I need to start off from. continue to go in there. Nice and slow. Stop, have a feel, lovely shavings coming off this. So, plenty more to go. So obviously I'll be using my depth gauge from Brendan baking soda. What I'm going to do now is just get rid of this tailstock and start removing that centre pillar. Centre pillar. Obviously I have to feel for where centre is. That feels about right. I'm feeling the little indentation that the tailstock had left there. So in fact let's just move that there. So I'm going to get rid of this centre portion. Nice and gentle. Vibrate slowly. Some harmonics there. So I'm going to now just so I can get a reference in my mind, get this depth gauge on, and always remember to blow all the crud off the bed so you get a good register against the headstock. Excuse me. Oh. Had a bit of an iffy phone call from my mum this morning. My mum and Dad live in Cyprus, and unfortunately I've just had a phone call, it's not funny, from my mum saying their cat Cindy of 14 years passed away yesterday from sort of like organ failure and things. So my mum's phone, she's pretty cut up. So when they moved to Cyprus from Manchester, obviously the cat went with them, and the cat had really loved it in that climate and that environment, and lots of insects and bugs to chase and things. So yeah, well, Cindy, whatever she's doing now, she'll be having a laugh, that's for sure. So, but don't worry about it, Mum. I know you get round to listen to these videos. So my mum listens to these on Facebook. So don't worry about it, Mum. I know you'll miss her lots, and Pops will too, but yeah, not good when you lose a pet. Still got plenty of meat left to be going here on this. So turn that speed up a bit more now. But I'm just going to use light to cook. And I can obviously feel for where that centre tip is. Chase that out now. That tool rest just needs to come up just a fraction now. Just a bit below that centre point. Oh, that's what I need to tell you. Pretty much my main gift for Christmas off Nicola was, and this is, it's not a plug, it's not an advertisement, this is coming from someone that can't see. She got me the Amazon Fire TV. I'll just stop while I'll tell you. Amazon Fire TV, and it's brilliant. Again, it's another product that is so useful for the blind and visually impaired community. Obviously it has the Alexa remote control, so that in itself is great, so I can just speak into the remote and ask it to find programs on Netflix and Amazon Prime and lots of different movies and TV shows and box sets and comedies. But the amazing thing is, you go into these accessibility settings for the blind, and it's called Voice View. And as you're scrolling through genres and categories, it's describing, you know, this is such a program, it's on for this long, it's this certification, and then it'll read out the synopsis. Absolutely brilliant, love it. So instead of me asking, using Be My Eyes to phone people up and say, can you find me a program or a film on the TV, I can just speak into the remote and say, find me such and such a program, it'll find it, or I can just be scrolling through, surfing through, and it's reading absolutely everything out. It is amazing. So another little bit of tech that's been brought into my life to make things a bit easier and enjoyable for me. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. So yeah, well worth getting. Well, even if you have all your faculties, it's just an incredible bit of kit. And if you're visually impaired and struggle to navigate and find programs on TV guides and planners and things, absolutely fantastic. Love it. So, again, loving the smell. Just stop that now and have a feel. Andy Roundthwaite, who's a master wood turner, and I've met him and spoke to him, he's a great guy. He says one of the best calipers you'll ever have is that, and it's true. And you can just sort of like gauge how much wall thickness you've got there, just by your fingertips. Depth gauge. There's about that much left till I get to the bottom, so a good 3/4 of an inch there left still for me till I punch through, so it's safe to proceed. But let me just kick that tool rest in a bit there and make sure it's not fouling. Right, just turn the speed up, and just while I think on, let me just double check now. It's the tightness of the chuck. Feels okay. Off we go again. Working that now to the centre. Constantly feeling, listening. Now let's just undercut this now a little bit. Getting under that rim, just going nice and slowly, feeling. Into the middle now. Have a stop and a feel now. Yeah, it's obviously getting a bit of a lip underneath there now. Let's have a feel. There's not a massive amount of wall thickness there. Bit of a catch. Woo! Let's just sort that lip. just goes to show that these carbide tools are not infallible. Neither am I. One of those moments that lets remind you that you're alive. That's for sure. Gets your heart throttling a bit. Just having a feel there. So I can go a bit more still on the base. I've gone as much as I want to do on this lip here. Make sure it's not fouling. So yeah, carbide tools, they are not idiot proof. So just getting rid of more depth. And if I gently just start rounding this top lip round as well, just make it softer. Now. Does smell lovely. There's a bit of a lip there. I just want to address. Make that transition. That bottom internal radius I just need to smooth out. There's a bit of a, that's got it, that bit of a lip there. So, feeling for that centre bit. I know what's causing these catches, and it's because I can't, these are a lot longer than my old carbide tools, and because I can't visually just see, I'm still trying to reprogram my brain into, I'm putting it in, but obviously the shaft is considerably longer, so I'm just having to reprogram my brain. I mean, that was just a tiny little moment. So just little things like that you have to consider, just reprogramming the brain. Because it's a new tool. So this is all about, you know, learning. It's getting to learn new things. It's fun. The challenge is fun. So just having a bit of a tap, telling by the sound. And I'm thinking that's pretty much it there. So obviously I'll be getting on with the sanding now. Well, actually, no, not the sanding. Finishing, fine finishing. Yeah, finishing tool, that's what I meant. So, get some paste on here. Work it well in. And I'm going to have a little swig of tea. So cheers everybody. There you go. Fire in the hole. Then just soft touch now. Just a soft touch. Any tear out. Be careful now with this undercut. Got to stop in the field. Now that's feeling good on the base. I can just still feel a little bit of end grain tear out in this lip, this undercut, so nice and gently. Bringing it up to that top rim. Lip. Don't want any sharp edges. Just work this top, very top edge now. Just feel for where I am. Cool. So I'll be putting the dust extraction on in a moment, so it's going to get a bit noisier, but just keep things healthy in here. Get rid of some of this crap. What's that there? Right, so give this a blast out. Just so I'm going to give it another rub now with some paste. In fact, I'm just going to remove this banjo. Banjo! Now, that's out of the way. Working it well in. Again, help keep the dust heavy. Stop so much getting airborne, and lubricate the paper, and does create a bit of slurry, of course, but lovely. Right then. Have a feel, have a feel, have a feel, have a feel. So, yeah, the dust extraction is going on now, folks, so my apologies. Safety first, and all that. What's in the eye? So that's that, and that's just feeling for what plugged in. So that's the sanding done, and I just didn't, well, I don't remember, I know that I caught, when I brought the airline out to blow it out while I was hollowing out, I just caught and put a tiny little hairline scratch. So I've just run over the outside rim again with 240 just to get rid of that. So ready for sealing now. Sanding sealer. So yeah, it feels really nice. This, like I say, it's the first time I've turned older, and the smell is incredible. So I'll get plenty on the tissue here. Make sure it's well worked in. And obviously I'd appreciate any information as to what colour this is. In the comments, please. You know, how is it appearing colour wise, in grain and figuring. Let's get this outside portion again. Plenty well worked in. It seems to suck the sealer in very quickly. Let's give that a second to flash off, have a swig of tea. But Heather, who's ordered this, she was saying, like the fruit bowl I did for my cousin, you know, we like this sort of effect where it's not like a salad bowl and it's very deep and it's got a very tight radius. She prefers this where, you know, you'll get plenty of fruit in and then stack it in a pyramid and all the fruit's visible as well, because she said, you know, the fruit is beautiful in its own right. So, you know, you get some nice fruit in there and it's displayed nicely. You know, it all just works and flows. So I just think it's a nice idea to have some fruit in there and just see the whole thing, and pretty cool. And it's feeling good. Let's get this outside. Rim sealed some more. It's funny, there's a thing on this Amazon Fire TV and it's called Doggy Reality TV. So you put it on, it's on for a couple of hours, and it's someone in America has recorded their dogs, and it sounds like they've got quite a few, playing and barking and sniffing, and sounds like they're jumping in the pool in the backyard and things. So it's reality TV for dogs, and it's on just to keep Bamba company while I'm in here for an hour or so. So, I mean, you know, a lot of people leave the TV or the radio on for pets when they've left the house for a while, but this is a new take on it. So he does actually watch it, and he goes round the back of the TV. Well, he sticks his head round the back of the TV, he can't get round the back, trying to see where these dogs are coming from. It's quite funny. And Nicholas said he's there watching TV and things. So it's obviously catching his attention. and it's just a bit of noise and company for him while I'm in here. So technology, it's amazing. I mean, I rely on it so heavily, but just denibbing this second coat now, and I'll be able to get the grit on it. That feels good. Apply it by hand liberally. You know the score by now, folks. Get some in on the surface. And rub it in so it doesn't get flung off. In fact, I'll start the lathe quite slow just so I can work it in and stop it getting flung off. Start getting it worked in here now. Speed up a bit now. Nicola was saying there's a video of a blind lad on, I don't know where she's seen it to be honest, YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and he's one of these people that's taught himself or he's been taught, I don't know the facts. Anyway, he's using echolocation, clicking like dolphins, which some blind people can do now, to get information back of his environment and objects. And he's blind and he's there and he's using echolocation to skateboard, and he's skateboarding in between obstacles and cars, and absolutely amazing. You know, that's just, it just constantly amazes me what the mind is capable of doing. And there are a lot of, well, I don't know if there's a lot, but there's people out there that, you know, oh, it's impossible and don't believe it and what a load of rubbish. Listen folks, you better believe it, you know, because it's possible. Anything's possible. I keep saying this. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it and you want it bad enough. This lad obviously loves his skateboard and he wants to go out and be able to do it. And he's not going to let his disability stop him. So he's taught himself, or he's been trained to do, echolocation. And that's just brilliant. He wants to live his life on his own terms. You know, and not have someone tell him how to behave or what to do, or, you know, I don't want to answer to anybody. You know, and I bloody won't neither. You know, if people have got an issue with what I'm doing, they can bite me. Hell yeah, that's right. So I'm just working this in. Feeling and listening all the time. Working it in. It feels about right now to me. Get this lid back on. Get this lid on, get the lid on, get the lid on. Whoops. Whoops again. Friction polish a bit of a shape there. So drizzle some on, like like a fine salad dressing. Get this puppy spun up, spun up, spun up, spun up. Feeling good, working it in, getting the heat in. That now. Feeling really nice. Let's put the cap on that before I knock it over and lose £5 worth of polish. What next? Oh yeah, carnauba wax. So just get some clean tissue. Get some heat into this. Get it spinning. Start working this in now, this wax. Getting the fluffed in. Getting the heat in again. Letting the heat soften that wax up. Making it bond. Keep working it in, getting it well into that wood. Been a great project this. Again, I've loved something, you know, a different wood for me to turn, but thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'll just give this back end a blast with the airline, but keep the nozzle well clear so I don't damage it again.
Alert. Low battery.
Low battery. So let's sort this out now. Not got much more to do. Feeling for the extension table now. I need to be quick, I think. Oh, it's all going wrong. No, don't want to finish. Why is it saying finish? Hope you're still there. I think click finish. Click, fingers crossed. Woo! So, well, sod's law is it'd run out of power and turn off with a couple of minutes to go. That's cool. So just got a couple of pieces of board here. Some tissue. sure the lathe is off. Feel for the chuck keyhole. Third attempt. There you have it. Excuse me. So, excuse me. I'll come round and get you off the tripod now. And I'll have to come at it from a different angle because of keeping it plugged in for power. But let's just
Finish.
no, don't want to finish. I'll tell you when I'm finishing. Thank you very much. So, anywho, I'll get my bearings. There you have it. That's a older. That's what Nicola said anyway, and I believe her 100%. Of course I do. It's an older fruit bowl, so it's just under 10 inches in diameter. Lovely, lovely piece of wood. So, obviously, there's the base again for you guys to see. Hope you can see that. Nice inside, bit of an undercut, nice rounded rim, feels lovely and smooth and soft in the hand. It smelt like donuts and popcorn, so it's lovely to turn sensory wise. Great shavings coming off it, nice and forgiving. I had a couple of little catches there, but that was completely my fault. Nice and soft and gentle to turn. So that's it. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, and the next project I'll be doing is a magnifying glass handle. Someone's ordered a magnifying glass, so I've got the magnifying glass kits, but it's different from the others that I've turned, where it's like the brass tube inside like a pen. This you have to spindle turn, and you leave a dowel at either end to epoxy the finial fittings onto. So that's new for me, so I thought I'd share that. It's a new process. So that's it, folks. So I'm going to sign off now. Have a great weekend. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Yeah, massive thanks for joining me again. So I'm going to check out now. Possibly going to go glitchy, but yeah, great weekend everybody. Keep on turning. Bye.
Finish. Button. Finish. Alert.